Let's build this creepy but prolific resin farm from Minecraft Bedrock 1.21. Although the creaking mob isn't the most beautiful thing in the world, the amount of resin clumps that this farm produces will allow you to gain abundant portion sizes of infinite building blocks. Before we get started, these are the materials you will need. Alrighty everybody, we could go ahead and begin, but one little reminder, please do not build this during the nighttime because the creaking will spawn during those hours, so you obviously don't want to build it. It's going to be a pretty easy build. I'm going to make it very easy for you. All we have to do is start on ground level and build up by 8 blocks. So here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. On top of those blocks that we place, let's place 2 double chests just like this. Grab those awesome hoppers, and behind the chest, put a hopper going into it, then 1 more hopper going into that hopper. Trail 2 more hoppers behind that one, and then you should have 4 in total. Let's place a block right here, a block right here, right here, right here, and then 1 more to the right. Let's bring this back by 2, so 1, 2, and then just fill this entire thing in like this. And then just place a block right here. All right, now fill this whole thing in with glass. So right here, we'll place a glass on top of the chest and we'll extend this all the way to this part right here. Don't cover this, so just keep this empty. Extend that up by 2 more blocks, 1, 2, and then just fill all of this in. Now we're gonna go to the right of this glass and then we'll place a temporary block right here with the block on top of it and then break that temporary block and then just bring this up to where the glass is. Do the same thing on this side. We have a temporary block on top of it, break the temporary block and bring that up to the glass. Now is a good time to break all these blocks that we placed earlier. We just don't need them. And then on this block right here, we could go ahead and trail this to the bottom like this, and then we could just fill this in with ladders. That way you can get from the bottom to the top of your build. You also want to place 3 ladders right here. If you want, you could extend this down 1 more block and have a ladder there if it looks better for your eyes, but I would just leave it like this. All right, go ahead and climb the ladder and then go over here into your hoppers. We want to place a block here, a block here, and a block here. And then we just want to make this a total of 5 blocks. So that's 1, that's 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then just fill this whole thing in like this. All right, on the corner block right here. All right, I would recommend you grab some dirt, something that's different, because on the corner block right here, we're going to just place a temporary block. We're also going to place 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here to make a little square. And then lastly, place 1 more right here. So just to show you, that's how your temporary block should be. And then in front of the dirt right here, place 3 glass and then extend it by 2 more blocks like this. And then we're going to leave these temporary blocks until the end. So just leave them here for now. For the left and right side, extend this all the way to the corner, and this one as well. You want to bring it all the way out here, and then 1 more time place another row of blocks, another row of blocks, and then this is how your build should look. We want to go ahead and grab our pistons, and right here we're going to place our first piston, and right here we'll place our second piston, and then to the left of that piston, fill that in with blocks, and to the right of this piston, fill that in with blocks. Now we just have to do the walls on the back, so place a temporary block right here, and then a block on top, breaking the temporary block, and then just bring this across and match it up with the other walls like that. This is very important you pay attention because on this side, which would be the right side of our build where the ladders are, we want a block on top of the piston all the way to this side, not on these edges, okay? So leave those empty like this. On the left side, on top of this piston, place a block, and then we're gonna go all the way to the end right here, and we're gonna place a block here, and we're gonna place a block here. So that's where all your block placement should be. It's pretty simple. Just make sure you have all of those correct. On this left block right here, we're going to place a redstone dust, and we're gonna do the same thing on the right block that's right here, which is also above the piston. So if we're looking at this redstone right here, we want to go all the way to this block and place a lever. And then if we're on this lever right here, we're going to go all the way to the left side. We'll place a redstone dust here and a redstone dust here. And then all you got to do is just fill this in with block and drag this all the way across, just like that. And then just place a redstone dust right here. Go and grab yourself a comparator, look this way and place it. Make sure you right click your comparator so that redstone torch on the comparator is on. And then fill all this in with repeaters. So we're going to place 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, place another 1 here, here, and here. Put all these on the maximum tick, and by maximum it's simply 1, 2, and 3. All right, so that's part of our redstone. We're gonna finish the rest in a minute. For now, let's go ahead and place a temporary block here, a temporary block here, and a temporary block here. On top of your temporary blocks, you're gonna place your pale oak logs, place your creaking heart, and then on top of the creaking heart, place another 3 oak logs, which will create a stream of orange like you see there. On this pale oak log right here, place a redstone torch, which will activate that piston. Now place a redstone dust here, a redstone dust here, with a repeater facing this direction, and then right click the repeater once. It'll look just like this. We're gonna finish off with our pistons, so place 3 blocks here, and then you want to go back down here and then just shift like I am doing, and place 3 pistons that are facing towards the glass. To get those other 2 pistons, you're gonna just want to come over here and then shift, and you could shift one more time, so you don't have to break any blocks. Just do the exact move I did. Place another 3 blocks, so 1, 2, and 3. Let's go ahead and break these 3 dirt blocks that were over here. Then place buttons on the second row of glass right here all the way across. Break that dirt right over here and then replace it on this side. Place a water bucket on the edge of the dirt right here, and then you'll see that the water flows all the way to this hopper. And then all you have to do is break these temporary blocks. Grab your slabs and place a slab here. Place a slab on the corner right here, and then all on the back side over here. And then you can place a slab here and a slab here, and then just place a slab all in the glass, and then obviously right here. So take another repeater, and it's going to be facing towards the redstone torch going into this redstone dust, and then you want to put this one on the maximum ticks as well, just like we did over there. Then behind it, place another redstone dust, and on this piston as well, another redstone dust. You also want a redstone dust on the third piston right over here. Place a slab here and a slab here. We want to place an observer on the edge of this piston, but we want it facing the sky, so you're going to probably want to place like 2 temporary blocks right here, and then you'll place that observer. You'll see the arrows facing up, and you'll see the red face of the observer. FYI, everyone, that arrow might be on this side of your observer. Everyone's orientation is going to be slightly different, so don't pay attention to the arrow. Pay attention to where that red dot on the observer is. All right, now we're going to stand on top of this extended piston, and we are going to look directly at this block, and then you will just click your observer like this, and you should be able to see that red dot. All right, we only need to place 1 more observer, so I'm going to go back inside my build here, and if you see that observer right here, we want to break this block, which will break the comparator at the top, and we want to place an observer going down, so you should be able to see that red dot right there. And then we'll go back over here, and we'll place that comparator again, and remember to right click it. Now just place a slab right here, place a slab here, and place a slab here. If you right click that lever now, you are going to see that this all activate, but you're probably wondering, why aren't my pistons working? Just place a redstone dust right there, and then that's going to activate this entire thing. The final thing we have to do is go inside of your build one last time and place all the tridents. You're going to actually have to break these 3 glass blocks right here. I do apologize about that. I should have anticipated that. Place your trident on that block, place a trident on this block, and place a trident on that block. Place as in throw, sorry. And then fill this up with glass again. All right, so the final thing we need to do is place slabs right here on all of those blocks. If you don't place slabs here, then the creaking can spawn on it, and you want to wait until it's nighttime. You also want to have 2 slabs up here. If you don't have your slabs up there, or if you don't have slabs over here, then your creakings are going to spawn all over the place. So you want to make sure you have slabs covering any open areas, so such as over here, and just wait a few minutes. You'll have 3 creakings that spawn. Once they all spawn, flick that lever, and then you will instantly start getting your resin clumps. This is only 1 minute worth of having the farm on, and I already have 59. It takes a lot of work to produce these videos. Just look at how many I built. It's not easy. So it'd mean the world to me if you subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, jot it down in the comment section. You know I'll reply. Join the Discord server to become a part of an everlasting meta community today. And as always, bye-bye.
I don't listen to the haters, man, I treat them like the enemy. Had a couple traitors, man, but now they know the penalty.